Snubbo. So yeah, yesterday was Sunday, and URL, they surprised us with a little drop yesterday. It was actually the Cassidy versus Arsenal. They face off. It was part one. It was like 17 minutes. It was like a trailer in the front, trailer in the back. So it really wasn't that long. You know what I mean? But I just want to ask you a couple of things about it. First and foremost, what do you think about Jay Black not hosting the face off? Cause Uncle Ra, shout out to Uncle Ra, he was hosting it. Uncle Ra was hosting it, but he asked them like, why am I here? And Arsenal was like, almost like he, man, I don't know. And then Cassidy was saying something like, Jay Black is a hater. I don't want no hater here. And the last time I was here, and things like that, I'm guessing with Queen's Flip, he felt uncomfortable or whatnot. But what do you think just about that?
See a lot of dynamics. First off, shout out to Uncle Rod, 15 minutes of fame. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say this: that was a setup. Uncle Rod threw a curveball at him. Why was it important for Uncle Rod to ask, "Why am I here?" First,
okay,
to get it onto us, the fans, that this guy, this newcomer guy, keeps coming in here trying to change rules and stuff. Got our beloved Jay Black, not doing a face-off. Because other than that, there's no reason to really tell us that. You do it in the middle of the face-off. He got ambushed twice. The first face-off was the URL versus Cassidy. This one was, we're going to play neutral, but we're going to throw curveballs underneath. I catch it all. Not just because I'm chicken gang, just because I see it. I'm even call Cass Bull out when we get to it. But I'm going to say this. That was underhanded to let that be one of the first things. Why am I here?
Well, I think we as fans, though, we as fans, we would have been expecting Jay Black right there. So I think for me, it was just only right for Uncle Rod, you know what I mean?
He wasn't right there when versus the Goods and Cassidy face off, so why would we expect that?
Because Jay Black is the one who really does the face off. He's the one who be always bringing up the face off and mention the face offs and things like that. So that's why I figured, like, you know what I mean? How many people we gonna keep going through? See what I'm saying?
The last time they brought Queen's Flip when it was we used to Jay Black then.
People and his reaction.
But look, we was listening. You know what I'm saying, we was wondering, we was missing Jay Black then. Why is Queen's Flip hosting? Before Queen's Flip sat down, he like, yo, what are he doing? Because he used to Jay Black hosting it. Mm-hmm. This before he had beef with Jay Black. And then Queen's Flip was there on Goods and URL. And you crazy. Like, that's not what a moderator does. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the people ain't like good. The people ain't like Queen's Flip face off. So we definitely knew we weren't going to see him again. So we figured we was going to see Jay Black.
But what I'm saying is this. You have such a big money maker that it looks so shady to the world. Everybody was tweeting that. You know what I'm saying? Even the radio show hosts and the bloggers was talking about it. Like he got railroaded. URL don't want to seem that way now. So, but you know what I'm saying? So I guess they's going to go back to Jay Black. During the end of when Goods vs. Cassidy got released to YouTube, go on there, it's on his channel. Jay Black got the science, the breakdown, where he was kind of discrediting the man. Like he dedicated a whole show of breaking his stuff down and discrediting him. And Dree was taking up for, because Dree bias, Philly.
Okay.
I can see why he said don't bring nobody else that's not, going to play the moderator right. He feel comfortable with Uncle Rock because Uncle Rock, play the moderator on the balance, field. That's all it really was. But to let us know that was to get us mad at him because we love Jay Black. Not you personally, I don't think. But we love Jay Black in the culture. So we'll get them mad. We'll get them mad at him this way.
Okay.
He got railroaded twice, if you really want to be honest.
Okay. So my gripe is, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jay Black. Shout out to Champion. Shout out to all the platforms. Cassidy came in with the Goods thing, disrespected everybody. He even disrespected Three Letter Man. Why we not get this same backup? Hold on, hear me out. Why couldn't we get this same backup from the community when it came to 3.
Because 3 was bogus.
And
3 kicked it up with him. Why would you call somebody on your show just to tell them that everything they're talking about is delusion? It's like, you don't have to agree or kiss his ass. I watched Mav, my expert opinion. When he said things that Mav thought was crazy, Mav laughed and said, crazy, son. He just let him go. I asked you to be on my show. It's no reason for me to discredit you. I wanted you for views, so why I'm going to treat you? 3 wanted him to know this ain't your shit, B. Them times is going. That's how he said it. He said it like an angry fan that's in the comments.
And most of us was definitely feeling what 3 was saying, as far as how you come in talking about you the Mount Rushmore of all these people in the last 10 years. They've been out here putting all this work into this. And why we did not defend 3 like that, like they defended Jay Black. That's what I'm not understanding.
Because what 3 did was warranted. You started cussing the man out and calling him out his names. That's what made us be like, damn, did he just go crazy? He did it to Norris. He called up the Norris show and just started cussing them out. Like I remember, I'm like, dang, it was live. I'm watching it live. Like 3, a crazy boy.
So y'all pick and choose.
No, I ain't no pick and choose. It said if you do something that's warranted. Jay Black did something that was warranted. You did. Who else has Jay Black did?
Just because he called him a hater. So just because Cassidy called him a hater, he can't. I mean, he called everybody a hater.
Listen,
he said I don't want him on there because he a hater. He hate on me.
I'm chicken and I support Champion. When Goods versus Cash dropped on YouTube and Jay Black had been all throughout the, you know what I'm saying, since the end of the battle, had been telling Dre, yeah, the science. I was wondering what he's gonna cook up. I watched it like, dang, okay. It feel like the whole community against Cass. He just coming in bringing good promotion, bro. Norb's understanding. That's why he got a good ad. You know what I'm saying? Norb's an angry fan. Let him talk and let the viewers either get mad theyself at him or like them theyself. Even angry fan every once in a while, be like, yo, Cass, look. Cassidy doesn't want to hear it. He wants to talk. You know what I'm saying? You bring somebody on your show and you discredit them, they're going to get angry. You start cussing them out, they're going to start cussing you back out. That's just how it goes.
I think I would just say I think people using maybe the Goods and stuff battle far as Cassidy reason, but these 2 guys is from Philly and their story could be way deeper than what we may know in regards to why he really ain't want them up there. We never know. My whole gripe is why we didn't jump on, why we, you know what I mean? It's like we didn't protect none of the battle rappers when he came in talking all this, you know what I mean? We didn't protect nobody. But as soon as he say Jay Black, then everybody got to protect this guy. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
But see, I still got to disagree. The culture was split into chicken gang.
No, it wasn't. When Good, no, it wasn't. The original.
You know how many fans is
when it first got set up, G. No. When this guy came out here when they talked about the Goods and Cassidy battle, when he first came out here, before the TRBC community, we knew they dropped in and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. He was going at everybody, and everybody was going at him far as how far that Mount Rushmore and everything of that nature. You know what I mean? It was only a couple of bloggers who was quote unquote like letting him talk when everybody really expressing exactly how, like, what is you talking about? We only had 5,000 battles. That's when all that stuff was coming out, and that's what I'm saying. He was thrashed. Everybody was just smiling and, happy. Look, everybody was smiling and happy from his promotion. He was on a press run with everybody. Y'all was smiling and happy because of his promotion. But then none of y'all defend no one. That's what I'm saying. Y'all didn't defend nobody who put work in this community. Y'all didn't defend nobody who put work in this community except Jay Black.
The way battlers defend themselves against Cassidy is get in the battle, get in that ring, and body him.
No, I'm saying all you guys. I'm saying not the battlers, not only the battlers. They was talking themselves, but now you have bloggers, fans, everybody defending Jay Black or whatnot, and I'm not understanding what made him separate from Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, Avert, my Mount Rushmore people when he came and said that. Ain't none of y'all want to
You saw the
defend that.
Tekashi Snitch 9 memes?
You said, did I see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you ain't see the Cassidy delusional memes everywhere? When he was talking about he better than Lux and everybody else, he up here and they down there. I was one of them lonely chicken gang fans. I don't know where the rest of these guys came from. Maybe they just regular Cassidy fans that switched over. I was in a minority. I remember hearing this. I'm trying to defend Cass by saying, well, the first acapella battle that we saw in the hood stuff before Smack even knew it was a market for that was Cass versus Freeway, and Smack decided no, they, you know what I'm saying, to try to get with them and with Swizz and them and put it out. Like, I know all the, but they wasn't trying to hit it. They, man, I don't care what he did. That ain't got nothing to do. I'm like, it actually do. Because other than Big L, Cassidy was the only other rapper that ever did punchline. Danny Myers said it over and over, like, before him, we didn't battle like that. People don't want to get a man his credit. He's crazy for everything he say.
I'm not. Right,
half the time, I'm chicken gang. Half the time, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
I got Arsenal 3-0. But once again, I don't see why everybody is protecting this guy. When all this guy said was, oh, he's a hater. He said that about everybody. What make this guy so important is what I'm asking. What make him this one person so important when he done dissed everybody? Ain't nobody protect nobody.
He didn't say Piper Boy. Look, he didn't say Piper Boy was a hater. He didn't say Norbs was a hater. He didn't say Angry Fan was a hater. He didn't say Hoffa was a hater. It's just the ones that got negative things to say about him. That's all it be.
All of them had negative things to say about him before, until they got up on this. He can do it this time on this second round. He may be better, but when it came to the goods battle, did no one have Cassidy winning except for when a new TRBRC came in, and then that's when some of the Philly people. But that was at the end. Then when the battle came, that's when they was more out here talking about read the scripts and all.
Why was the real battle rap community created by Cassidy? Because he felt like the whole culture was against him. From the face off on down, I don't remember. I was in a minority.
What that has to do with everybody protecting Jay Black?
What do you mean? Who's protecting Jay Black? The culture? They was doing it. Look.
Why?
But what I'm saying is this.
Why?
Look, what I'm saying is this. They was protecting Lux and Mook and all of them because there was memes everywhere in them groups of Cassidy and he delusional. Look, they were saying this. What? The telephone? I invented the telephone. They was doing to every little minute thing. I was like, that boy do be talking crazy like that, though. He even did it on My Expert Opinion with Math. He looked right at him like, yeah, I told him to start this. This is my podcast. He did it right then and there. I was like, I don't think people get his promotion. His promotion is to make the other people fans angry at him and to build himself up. That's it.
That stuff, like you just said, that stuff was nitpick here and there. Right now, that stuff was trending yesterday when it came to Jay Black. And what I'm saying is why? Because he's from Philly.
I'll say this.
And that
the battlers that who felt a certain way defended themselves, and the fans got on them, and it was with 3, and I was just like, did y'all not hear him cuss this man out? Go like, why do you invite somebody on your phone to do that? Anyway, he was talking about that with Norbs, and Norbs was telling him, yeah, that was kind of stupid. Like, I don't have to agree with everything you say, you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, if you're my guest, I'm not going to do that. I understand that. I didn't say you do that with Big T. I watched the Big T interview, and I let you watch T get away with 1 or 2 things that he said that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, about the current state of how he is. I see you and Virgo. See, y'all didn't disrespect him like that. Come on now, T. You know that Jack Boy, 1 round was great, and he, you know what I'm saying, and this and that. Y'all didn't do him like that. Y'all didn't, or the twerk or the Jack or none of that. Y'all didn't go into depth like, man, this ain't the old T. You know what I'm saying? But we see you getting your
this
win,
guy,
your win. Y'all didn't disrespect y'all guests.
This guy
because you felt he said something that wasn't true.
Cassidy said he was gonna have the best bars and rounds we have ever heard when it came against goods. He was going to teach us and tell us all the science and things. Jay Black
broke the
science down, and it didn't turn out in his fam way. What's the difference?
Why you feel the need to take time only on my battle to break down my bars than everybody else?
You had everybody else out here doing it. What made Black so separate that all of a sudden you know what I mean? Everybody was doing it. Everybody was doing it, and everybody angle was good was some
Now look,
hopscotch box stuff. So
now
what
now
made it so different
not,
with Jay
not question,
with him
not
saying
question.
Jay Black is
Now
a
look,
hater?
now
What
look.
make him say
Now
what
this
make
is the
that?
difference. Who has 70,000 subscribers? Jay Black or the rest of them people who was doing it?
3 Letter Man. I'm talking about 3 Letter Man. I'm talking about
Well,
Three
he
Letter
already
Man.
called him a hater for what he did to him on the phone.
Three
So
Letter
he
Man
already
done,
considered
Three
him a
Letter
hater.
Man done did more. Three Letter Man to me is way bigger than Jay Black, all because of his hip hop whole statue. So what I'm saying is, why we didn't protect Three? Why we make jokes at it and all this and all that when he was telling him exactly what everybody else was just saying? Fam,
Look,
how you not finna
us
do this?
chicken gang people wasn't with it, but the rest of the culture was against us. We go look at them comments. It's arguments. It's arguments in the comments. It ain't no one
Once
way.
again, on my
Yeah.
Twitter, I have over hundreds and hundreds of comments of people protecting Jay Black, but I didn't have that when it came to Three. When it came to 3 Letter Man, everybody was talking about Cassie bodied this nigga, Cassie bodied this nigga, Cassidy bodied this nigga. That's all y'all was saying. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all are picking and choosing on this old Cassidy thing, and I don't see the fairness.
I didn't see the fairness when it was the whole culture at Queens flip versus him in the face-off. I didn't see it then. I didn't see the fairness when the whole top tier battle rappers lined up in front of y'all, you know what I'm saying, in the gates and was really heckling them and cheering Goods on. I thought he was arguing with fans until you got on the radio and said it. You could have told me, oh yeah, that was Hitman and all them up there. When he said the Avengers, I didn't know what he was talking about until he went on with the interview. That's who he arguing with when he arguing. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Hitman Holla, man, because Hitman Holla really had me thinking about this, man. If you go see his tweet, he actually tweeted in regard to this, what I'm talking about, man. And what he was saying is kind of what I'm thinking. Like, what happened? Why we wasn't protecting our people when this industry guy float in, you know what I mean, like this and disrespect the whole group, you know what I mean? So that's really what had made me thinking, like, damn, you know what I mean? That's kind of like true. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, but I got a
because
question.
You could call everybody a hater.
Look,
Motherfuckers call everybody a hater.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Before the outrage of knowing about Jay Black, how did we find out that he didn't want Jay Black there?
We didn't.
We were informed. We watched the trailer. How did we find out?
You talking about with 15 sitting there?
Well, Uncle Ron asked that question.
You talking about? Hold on. Say it again, G. Say it again. Say it again.
We had an outrage. You know what I'm saying? Not you. The coach had an outrage about Jay Black not being there because Cass ain't want him there and he called him a hater, right?
Facts.
How did we find out that news?
It was introduced to us at the beginning of the trailer.
Why was that even important?
Because people was gonna ask about Jay Black.
Let them ask though. Don't just come out. It seems like
but see, Uncle Rod, Uncle Rod 15 minutes of fame. They don't play around. They get straight to it. He don't do the social sites and things of that nature or whatnot. Right. So he not fit to go and let somebody let all these different type of answers and questions and thoughts go out there. So he just gonna ask off jump. See, that's the thing about Uncle Rod. He be straight up front with it. Why am I here?
Well, okay, can I ask you a question?
Why am I here? See what I'm saying?
I'm asking you a question. How is that fair to him once again?
Fair to who?
To Cassidy. If he felt the first moderator was a...
This battle ain't about... It's two people. It's two people battling.
I'm trying to say this. Look, the first unfair thing we saw, out of anything else, the first unfair thing we saw was everybody gang up on Cassidy when he thought he had battle rap friends. People he was sparring on the phone with, coming on the air like, man, for real. And he found out at that face-off that nobody in the culture was with you. But then people like, but he started... It's a reason why he went at the coaching like that. He was making songs with battlers. Danny said, "Oh yeah, he sparred with me. He was cool with people. He's like he said, if I don't have a battle with you, I have nothing bad to say about you." He said they jumped him basically. They jumped him the first battle from the face-off all the way to the battle, and then they recruited the coacher. He had to go get his own coacher because he was like, "This is ridiculous." Hey, my fans, do y'all know I'm battle rapping? And then his fans got together to see what was happening in the real battle rap community. He didn't just come in talking crazy. He promoted like ain't nobody could beat me. I'm 5', all of that. But when he got to that face-off and he realized he ain't had no friends because he thought Rock was his friend. You know, so they thought JC and a few other people.
Bro, he know he didn't have no friends, bro. You telling these people that, oh, you lost the battle? No, you not better than me.
No. This before
no, he
that.
know
This
he didn't
before,
have. When he came
Go back
in,
to the beginning. Go back to the
Mr.
beginning.
5001 came in, people was
Yeah.
people was asking about that. That was all people was asking about, was that we haven't seen that. Then from that, that's when things just started going haywire with this guy on every channel, and everybody laughing and finding it. It's good for promotion and entertainment.
After he beat Disaster, the coach was in love with Cass. We found out Cass was coming back. It was yes. It wasn't until that face-off that things went crazy. It wasn't until that face-off. He was hanging out with battle rappers. I remember when he was like, Goods calling me out, and I had the boy in my van playing the game. He didn't know why everybody, because they seen a bag. But he thought like, yeah, I got battle rapper friends or whatever. Because he said, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? JC, yeah, I heard it. You know what I'm saying? Geechee, I said I heard some of his rhyme. Remember he tried to change it, and somebody else he called.
And see, for me,
Rock.
And see, for me,
and all of them traded on him.
For me, you know what I mean, as a battle rap fan, and just seeing how battle rappers, excuse me, how battle rappers are, or on the outside, me on the outside looking in, and for him to quote unquote be a battle rapper, he should know already if these are who is his friend, associate, and things like that. But you've been gone or whatnot, and you think you just finna come back, not knowing what knowing that what the hard work these people been doing.
Remember this?
You know these people ain't your friend. How can you think that?
Why he was? But look, you're not looking at the 4 years why he was gone, right? Do you remember him at events, standing there, being cool with certain people? Those we thought it was his friends. But when it was time to face off, they picked Good's side, and he was just like, okay, all right. I don't need none of these battle rap friends. I remember when he ran it, I was like, yes, it hurt. Whenever you got to scream that you don't need that, it hurt you. I go to sleep good without them. I'm like, nah, he felt like betrayed. I came all the way to B-More, did the video with you after we did the song.
So that's why y'all.
All it took.
So that's why y'all protect Jay Black.
I ain't gonna be protecting him. I'm just calling how it is.
I gotta
call it how it is.
I got you. All right, let's talk. All right,
I gotta call it how it is.
Yeah.
I see what y'all did. I gotta call it how it is. Y'all out here wild on my boy.
Yeah. We'll see. 3-0. All right, what you think about the face-off itself, though? You know, did you get an opportunity to look at the whole thing, or was it cringe-worthy?
I watched it all, but it was one of those like, why 17 minutes of 10-year-old kid behavior?
Yeah, man. Me, it make me really don't even want to see part 2, cause it's like, is they gonna put this on YouTube? Do you think? It's like they have to.
It's too vulgar.
Cause it's like so many people been talking about it. It's like they almost got put on YouTube, but then it's like, how? It's really not saying nothing. You got the trailer at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you get the transcript, it's just like that.
You know what I'm saying? You got Geechee and them saying they little inserts.
This too. I don't see nobody bashing Ars. Ars started off the whole, you know what I'm saying, SMD, like, he like, bro, why do you even say stuff? Then he starts saying, you pussy boy. I watched it all. I'm like, Ars was getting him out of his zone. I realized what he was doing. But people should say, yeah, it was a little bit immature, but I see what Ars is doing. You can, you know what I'm saying, see what somebody's trying to do to somebody. At the same time, say, I don't think he should have took it there. I see, like with the Ace bump, he had to bump that hard to make his point, but he did go that hard.
See,
same thing Ars did.
Me, I believe Arsenal
straight out the gate. He said straight out the gate.
I think Arsenal was cool. I think Arsenal was
straight
cool
out the gate
and calm, and I believe he was cool and calm. To me, I think it seemed as though Cassidy got out of his character, out of his body. You know what I mean? He started off. He wanted to smoke.
Hey, man,
he started off. He wanted to smoke.
Then when we can't smoke, he like you. I know you smoke cigs.
Why wait till the camera cut on?
He was like, oh, okay.
Why wait till the camera come on?
Because he's doing the same thing Arsenal is doing. They're playing chess.
Arsenal is sitting there chilling, waiting on him to start.
Ars talks shit doing face-offs. He's playing chess. And what he did was smart. It worked in the beginning, and then it turned on him. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because he got himself uncomfortable. He didn't expect for Ars, the person who won't argue with you and don't care. He didn't expect for Ars not to fall for his first trap, which was the being cool, humble. We just gonna talk regular, build up the hype. Ars was like, Ars sat back and was like, "See what you did to the culture. See what I remember everything you've been saying. No, don't ask me about no burning. We ain't friends. Just like you say on Angry Fan and everything else. He didn't fall for it. So he was like, you talk, you hear me? I'm talking to you. I was saying, Ars was like, then he got mad. He was like, what is he getting mad for? I haven't said a word because he was getting angry because he wouldn't respond. Which is me. I was like, Cass, you messed up. And then when he said you can't look me in the eyes, that was, you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, you know what? Straight out the gate. And he said what he said. I knew it was a turning point right there.
See, you Cass fans, y'all got a mind that's just one track on Cass. I did not look at that the same way y'all looked at it. Know what I'm saying? When Arsenal was sitting there, waiting on to get started up. Once dude got to talking about the weed and everything like that. Even for me, G, because I'm like, man, this could be a face-off, and it's like they could have cut that. It's like y'all could have cut that out. I didn't need to know what I'm saying about that. So it was almost Arsenal sitting there chilling.
The reason why they're doing that is to show you that Cass at first didn't know how to attack the face-off. Because he knows Ars has a but listen, that's what I said. They're both playing chess. Ars watched him. Look at him. In his mind, he's saying, look at him squirm because I won't pay him any attention, won't say nothing. No, I'm doing what you say. People won't look you in your eyes. They're afraid when they get uncomfortable when they're around you. I'm showing you right now, I'm comfortable as I can be, and I ain't gonna say a word because I know you squirming. He kept fishing. But you don't want to talk. You want to go there and act like it's and there's no fight or nothing. He didn't know. He didn't know how, because usually they come off with he crazy and all that, and he got his rebuttals for it. He didn't have no rebuttal for that. I watch it. I don't watch it just from Chicken Gang side. I watched it because they said this is the best face-off ever, and I was very disappointed, bro.
Dude said Cassidy was talking about goods, wasn't man enough to look me in my eye in the battle, and this and that and that and this, and these battle rappers can't look me in my eye. He been saying this, bro. So when this man was sitting at this table, Arsenal, and was like, look me in my eye when you talk to me, that's what he's saying. Now, when I don't want to look you in your eye, I ain't got to look you in your eye and all that. That wasn't nigga. I'm talking about all that shit you been talking. And that's what I'm saying. All that shit you been talking. Nigga, what's up? What's up?
Ars was winning the chess game at that point. I'm a Chicken Gang fan.
Who won the face-off?
Who won
that face-off if it was a winner?
I don't even know. It got so immature. I'm for real. Like, I wanted to turn it off, but I was like, it got to be more than this. And then Beasley started talking. I was very disappointed. We lost.
That's a fact,
bro. They got a little background thing. It says like a little GIF. It says 2 10-year-olds in Call of Duty. And when you press play, tell your mom something, your baby mom something, your grandma something. That's all. I was like, oh my, that ain't the promotion we need, fellas.
That's a fact.
You want that on MTV, Source, and all that Joe Budden podcast? You're looking like a mockery.
That's why I say with this. That's why I say, do you think
that
this should be uploaded?
Saying, straight out the gate, SMD. Like, where else can they go after that?
Right. And uploading it up on YouTube, and you think they're gonna upload that on YouTube? It's like, I don't see I don't know. I know what I'm saying. We probably trying to push the culture forward.
That's what I'm saying. That did not. For me, that was like a push backwards. That's why, like, I can't. The winner was Uncle Rob. He was the most entertaining. If you see his face where he's trying to get in,
right? Uncle Rob was just like, "What's going on with this boy?"
That would have been me. He did everything I would have did. Like, yeah, I feel you. He's like, "What the hell's going on?"
See, he probably knew. He probably figured their face off was gonna be. He probably.
So
figured.
You telling me Uncle Rob? Why did URL pick Uncle Rob? Because they cool with Uncle Rob.
But it was either gonna be Uncle Ra. That's it. I don't think they would have picked Knowledge. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying anybody that would have picked would
Jay Black.
They would have said, "Why am I here?" Because that's what URL wanted that to be known. We would have had Black here, but this guy didn't want him here. They was getting themselves out of trouble. Uncle Rob was getting himself out of slander. Why the hell his bald head ass in here? We wanted Jay Black. Yeah, I know. But it was all he said was,
and all he said was, I don't want him here because he's a hater. What's so wrong with that? He just, you know what I'm saying? That's what he been saying all the time about people. What's so wrong with that? For him, what's so wrong with him just saying Jay Black a hater?
Because
If that's how he
wanted
feel.
Jay Black at the
Me
face
personally,
off.
let me say this
They didn't want
personally.
the other man at the face off. They wanted Jay Black at the face off. If 3 had been the guy who do the face offs, it would have been reversed. Because 3 would have 70,000 subscribers compared to Black's 30,000. That's all it is. You know how I go with the bigger artists. Same way when, wait, why are they doing this when this child missing? Because the other parents had money. It's a bigger deal.
Think that's why Cassidy haven't been on Champion?
Oh, definitely. If he ever watched Champion, he saw Dree and Anwar doing the Philly bias, and Black saying, "I love him too, like y'all, man, but he's gonna get beat down." Nothing. He's like, so he just took it as F him. He ain't give me a chance. I'm from Philly.
Well, see,
he
he
already
didn't.
know.
He thought, and he couldn't have watched. He couldn't have been watching them lately because Jay Black got him taking the first and the third against
There's
Arsenal.
no reason to watch you anymore once I know you against me. Well, I'm gonna keep watching for to keep getting angry, even though you didn't do it. But why would I keep watching it? It's just like, why would I keep reading all the bad comments if I'm a celebrity on the Instagram? I ain't retweeting none of them. I'm gonna retweet all the good ones that I like. Cass21, yeah, that's a good retweet. That's how it works. We don't get mad at the rest. Before Cass ever came in the culture, we didn't get mad at battle rappers talking about, I think I got that 2-1 in the bit on Cam. He might got in the bill, but I definitely got 2-1-3. I'm undefeated. They been lying for 10 years. But as soon as he come in here, the line's a problem.
Well, he can't do nothing about this chicken gang out here, y'all. I'm
just saying.
They is out here
before
wilding.
Everybody talking about some, man, Cass was this, Cass was that. I remember when Diz came back. And they were like, man, he's supposed to be over here with one of these black guys battling.
Y'all out here wilding. Man.
Hey,
first and foremost, I don't think
they're not giving him a fair chance.
Let me say
he already is coming into a game where he don't know the format, but he think he good. So they're using his promo to make money. URL don't think he's crazy. They keep booking him, they're gonna book him again if he sell out. That's all it's about.
You think Jay Black a hater?
According to Kenny Lewis, he does a lot of hating on the low. And when you're under pressure, you start telling on everybody. Rome DMV says he's a hater. He's known to snitch. He don't lie when he snitch. He even snitched on himself. Sorry, Black Compass. I was a young child, all that. Rome tells the truth. That's the only problem you got with him. He that child you don't want to ask. What happened here, Rome? Everybody looking at him like, please don't tell the truth. He that child. He's not gonna lie.
I don't know, man. Hopefully part 2 of this face-off is much better.
I got one more question before we get out of here. Why wasn't everybody in an uproar when 3 Letter Man stole Angry Fan Show? We just gonna forget about that because he changed the name and it's been time?
This your boy 2eiies, y'all.
You stole a whole man's show and his subscribers. All his content.
Well, there's a lot of shows stealing out here. A lot of that.
There's a
lot of shows stealing out here. You know what I mean? A lot of channels getting taken down. All that good stuff.
The culture.
So did it change? Did this is my last question. Did part 1 change your outcome of the battle?
Yes. And I'll see you on Triple Threat Friday.
Sound like a plan. This your boy 2eiies, y'all. Peace.